If you need encouragement on today, I believe that this is going to be a very important video for you to watch. I want to give you some encouragement, and then I want to also leave you with a challenge on, if this word does encourage you, that you would take some time this week to find someone else that you could encourage with an encouraging word also. And so with that being said, again, I do believe this is going to be a powerful word that's going to encourage your day and let you know that God is getting ready to do what he said. Yesterday, I released a video that I'll link in the description, or that you can watch at the end of this video that's going to pop up, where I just shared with you that I believe the Lord is going to allow us to see sweatless victories in the month of April. And so what does God do? He confirmed his word today in my devotion. And so the Lord took me to 2 Chronicles 32. I had no idea what this text was going to be about just off the top of my memory or anything like that. And what you can see here in the scripture is an action where we see God actually perform a sweatless victory for the people of Judah. Okay. And so to give it a little bit of backstory, if you're not familiar with this particular passage, I encourage you to read it. But essentially, the king of Assyria, he is trying to take over the land. And essentially, he starts to bring his men, and they start to circle and encamp around the fortified cities that are surrounding Judah. Now, one of the things that immediately Hezekiah, the king of Judah, does is he starts to set men in place. He starts to encourage them. And what I want to encourage you with is the words that he used to encourage his people. It said, I'm going to pick up in verse number 6. It says this. It says, and he set captains of war over the people and gathered them together to him in the street of the gate of the city, and spoke encouragingly to them, saying, be strong and courageous. Be not afraid or dismayed before the king of Assyria and all the horde that is with them. For there is another with us that is greater than all those with him. And I'm reading out of the Amplified Classic in case you were wondering. Verse 8, it says this. It says, with him is an arm of flesh, but with us, the Lord our God, to help us and to fight our battles. And the people relied on the words of Hezekiah, king of Judah. Now, a couple of different things that stand out. I want to encourage you to be of courage, to not be afraid. I know that there's some things that you are battling. Some of you guys remember a word that I released here about a pressing predicament. Maybe you're still in that situation. Maybe you're still feeling the pressure of the predicament that you're in. But I want to encourage you that we're getting ready to see the hand of the Lord. Just how the king of Assyria, those people, they were relying on what they could do in their own strength. They were relying on the flesh. We don't rely on the flesh. We rely on God going before us. We rely on God fighting the battles for us. And so this is why, again, this word just confirms that we are having a sweatless victory, getting ready to see sweatless victories. Because one of the things that God did in this passage, if you go ahead and read it, is as the Assyrians, as they mocked, as they tried to discredit God, to get the people of Judah to disbelieve what God had said, what God had promised. They even told them to stop listening to Hezekiah, that he was deceiving them with his words of encouragement. One of the things that we find out is that as Hezekiah and the prophet Isaiah, as they began to pray and to cry out, then God performs the miracle. God steps in and does what only God can do. God sent an angel to destroy over 185,000 of the Assyrians. And one of the things that we see is that they leave with shame. They tried to shame God, and they themselves left with shame. And so I want to encourage you, the thing that is trying to press you down, the thing that is trying to make you feel ashamed, the thing that's trying to war against you, to try to get you to believe that God is not on your side, that God won't fight your battles for you. I want to encourage you today that if you be courageous, that if you be strong, that if you continue to keep your eyes focused on him and do what Hezekiah and Isaiah did, pray, cry out to God, believe that he is able to fight your battle for you, you will see the victory in the month of April. And so I want to encourage you. I'm going to leave that video that I shared with you guys on yesterday in the description. Also, you may see it popping up here in a few moments, but I want to let you know that one of the things that stood out in verse 8 is like, it says that the people relied on the encouragement of Hezekiah, right? So you have no idea what other people are going through. As this word may have encouraged you on today, I want you guys to keep your eyes and your ears open over the next 7 days about how you could possibly encourage other people. Some of you guys watching this video, one of the things that and one of the reasons why you're attracted and you've founded yourself on this particular channel is because you have a similar gift to mine. You have a motivational gift where you are a person who can encourage others, where you can inspire others, where you can motivate other people. And what God is calling you to do, or to even just to bring your attention to right now, even in this hour, is that there are people who are reliant to hear your testimony. The reason why God is getting ready to give you a sweatless victory is so that you can share your encouragement with others. People are afraid. People are sensing fear, especially with the things that are happening in the economy, things that are happening all over the world. We're hearing wars and rumors of wars. We're hearing inflation, tariffs, all these words that are causing people to feel fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Again, just the world is such in a weird place. And so people need encouragement. So this is a clarion call for those people who are, you know that you have a motivational gift. You know that you are an encourager, that you've spent your life encouraging people. As this word is encouraging you, look for opportunities where you can be an encouragement to others, because you have no idea who is relying on you right now as well. And so I pray that this word encourages you. Keep your eyes open. We're getting ready to see the Lord move on our behalf, even so much so. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you guys and share even more things that I believe the Lord is sharing with me on today. And so if you like this video at all, please do me a huge favor. Consider liking this video. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I want to continue to bring you encouraging words like this as well, so that you can be encouraged and you can continue to move out in faith in your assignment on today. So God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.